Welcome to Phoenix. The biggest parking lot in the West. Oh my gosh. Our GPS wasn't telling us which side of the road it was on, but it was close. We were getting close. Mesa RV? Mesa Spirit RV. What is going on, everybody? Welcome to Happy Hour Live. Little blast from the past. That video was 4 years ago, and a lot of things have changed. I have not been back to Mesa Spirit since then, and I did a review video on that along with the lovely Miss Karen, and there was even, you could see Chance in the picture there. Boy, I sure miss that dog. How are you guys doing? Merry Christmas. Merry Christmas. Howdy, Dave. There's Miss Laura said it. I didn't realize until I was setting up the live that this is going to be the last live of the year. Next Sunday is Christmas, and you don't need to be here. You need to be with your family and enjoying Christmas. That's what I'm going to try to do, although I don't necessarily get the family part, but I do have the lovely Miss Bonnie that's coming into town here in a couple days, and that'll be good to hang out with her and spend Christmas with her. Oh my gosh, what a good it was a good week. Made it down, got down from Parker, Arizona, got down to Quartzsite, spent a couple days in Quartzsite, and it's filling up there, guys. I'll tell you, it's filling up, and things are starting to get busy. And then moseyed on over here to Mesa, where I began the repair process. If you remember Area 51, Don and I were getting ready to leave, and he had already left by 30-45 minutes ahead of me. When he left, he took the phone. Essentially, he had the Starlink there, and that was the only internet that we had. And I realized when I went to bring in the back bedroom slide that it wasn't going. It was locked up, and it was locked up in the out position, and it was not going to budge. Well, you know, this stuff is going to happen, and I have not had a chance to actually dig into it. And look at that. This is the mechanism that is underneath for the slide. You see these little metal rollers right here? Yeah, there's supposed to be two up here. You want to know what they look like? That's what they look like. That's kind of ugly. And yeah, they kind of twisted and jammed, and they locked that slide up. So for the last month or two, when did we leave Area 51? I have been pushing in and pushing out the slide, the back bedroom slide. But I'll talk about that a little bit here. It has been maintenance since I got here. I'm supposed to be setting up for Christmas. I've got my Christmas tree out. It's over there. I can't set up. The coach is an absolute disaster, but it's good to be here at Mesa Spirit. A lot of changes here. I'm going to have to film a new review of Mesa Spirit. A lot of changes happened in the last 4 years. Beautiful place, and is becoming one of my favorites. If you know and have watched the channel, one of my favorite, I believe, is Monte Vista, not too far away. But it's going around and checking out the place. The pools are beautiful. The hot tubs, the biggest hot tubs I've ever seen. So, all right, let's go back here just a little bit. Can we just say hi to Cosmic Mermaid and Starman? They got first for the first time ever. How are you guys doing? X Fired Up is in the house. Glad to have you here. WCRV Adventures. Oh my gosh. RV living life. There he is right there. That's Mr. Gary and Miss Carol. Glad to have you guys here. There's Miss Laura. Hag of the Hills is here. Got to spend some time with Hag of the Hills. That is Miss Sarah, and spent some. I invited her. I said, let's go up to Desert Bar, go up there and see that place. And along with Miss Tara, and I don't know if she's in the room or not tonight, but had a fantastic day going up there and checking out Desert Bar. Thank you for going along and doing that. That was a lot of fun. Miss Jennifer LaFord, WCRV Adventures. Miss Pearl, how you doing? And I assume that Bob is probably in there somewhere. And glad to have you guys here. Oh my gosh. Yeah, it's been a good week, but I have listened to the projects that I've got going on. I've got aside from the slide was the first one. I did find these little metal rollers right here, and I have ordered 4 new ones to replace the ones that are right here, that they're going to go up here. And yeah, only about $20 a piece, but I'm waiting for those to come in. So the bedroom is torn up. I had to take the whole bed apart, and it is torn up. If that wasn't enough, I have some cracked tiles, some flooring tiles in the kitchen. I went ahead and tore those up. It's time to replace those. And if that wasn't enough, I had a broken ice tray in the freezer, that big bucket that basically holds your ice when the freezer makes it. And yeah, that was broken. So that is in the process of being fixed. I am working on the stairs and getting those recarpeted and some new stair nose put in at the top. My gosh, it is. I am putting in a switch for the induction cooktop that's on top of the in the kitchen, and this all needs to be done in about 3 days, because I think Miss Bonnie is flying in on the 21st. And what is that? That's not even 3. Today would have been 3 days. Tuesday, Miss Bonnie's coming in, and I have to try to have this disaster area fixed and cleaned up. Oh, and by the way, I still need to set up a Christmas tree, so maybe Miss Bonnie can help me do that. So, oh my gosh, living in Quartzsite. Oh, absolutely. Was that not a great thing? You know what? Every year I go up there, and every year it gets bigger and bigger. And I'll tell you what, I absolutely am amazed at the things that somebody can create on a dream, and that is definitely it. Little thing though, a little bit. If you love Parker and you love that area, I did hear that the owner is wanting to retire. He wants to sell it. He wants to sell the Desert Bar. Don't ask me what the going price is. And he wants to retire. So that hit the news, and so I thought I'd just kind of pass that along, a little interesting. So if you ever wanted to run the most unusual bar I think that there is, there you go. So, but yeah, it was great hanging out with you guys. It wasn't very busy either up there. Really, it was great. Yeah. In the food is definitely getting better. Absolutely. So, oh my gosh, I have not had a chance to go through, but I didn't realize until I was setting up the live tonight that it is the last next week is Christmas, next weekend, next Sunday. Merry Christmas, everybody. And I hope to be ready for it by then. But I will not be doing a live on Christmas, and hopefully everybody will be with whoever they're going to be and enjoying their Christmas. Merry Christmas, everybody. But that also means that it is the open mic night, because this will be the last Sunday live of the month. And let me go ahead and put this out there. The link is right there let me just go ahead and throw it out there. There you go, right there. Click on that link right there. All you need is a good internet connection. Come join us, and it's always fun to have you guys check in and say hi. So can't wait to check out the Desert Bar. Yeah, it is. You guys have been up there. I think you've been up there. I don't know. If you haven't, then we'll definitely make that happen next time you're in Quartzsite. And hopefully I'd love to go up there. It is a lot of fun to go up there. So it's kind of a long drive, and you do need a high clearance vehicle to get in there. I don't recommend driving your car up there. The roads are a little bit much for cars. I have seen some up there. I couldn't tell you what the bottom of that car looks like after driving up there, but it's a lot of fun. A lot of fun. Oh my gosh. Well, what have you guys been up to? I feel like we talk about maintenance and repairs on the channel all the time, and it does seem like a never-ending process. So I guess I have just kind of taken upon myself. I don't take my coach to the shop. I figure that is my new job now, because if I'm going to consider myself retired, that means I can't afford luxuries such as, as taking it to the shop every time it's broken or something breaks, and such as a slide. And believe me, when I dug this out from underneath the bed, I looked at it and I thought, am I ready for that? Guys, I wish that I could say that I would film this and try to give some instruction, but being it's the first time I've ever pulled that out and the first time that I've ever had to work on one, I can tell you it's not impossible, but I don't know if to film it, would I be giving bad advice? Probably. I don't know. I don't know, but because it's Christmas. Oh, by the way, because it's Christmas, I did pick up a new. There you go. The new ornament, and this time, Cool Springs. I actually stopped up there. Miss Tara and I went up there and went into that place. What a great little gift shop that is. So the slide repair could make a great blooper reel, and that is exactly what it would be through the whole thing. Gary, I don't know what I'm doing on, but I can figure out how to twist a wrench, and I, for the most part, I can figure out how to fix most things, but I couldn't tell you if I'm doing it correctly or not. So am I smoking a turkey? I don't know. I haven't done my Christmas shopping yet. And since I am going to have a guest for Christmas, I don't know if what she would like to do. So I'm not sure. Normally I do turkey for Thanksgiving and I do a ham for Christmas. So I can tell you it's probably going to be a ham, or it's going to be like a prime rib or something like that. So I don't know. Prime rib, I'm guys, I've only cooked one prime rib, and it makes me a little nervous because that's an expensive chunk of meat that they've got now. You darn near pay a small mortgage payment to buy one. And what if I mess it up? You know, I'm almost certain that I wouldn't. But what if what if I was what if I mess up? Uh, what does a prime rib go for? 70, 80, 90, $100? Joe, the computer guy, glad to have you here. There he is right there. He was working on a slide and they came over and offered to help. I wish that I could say I've worked on a number of slides, and I have worked on the slides on small repairs on mine. Do you know this coach behind me has only has 4 slides. It has 3 different slide out mechanisms. They're all different and they all operate differently. And yeah, so I guess I'm taking a crash course, you might say. So good to have you here, Joe. Hopefully, I don't know where you're at, but hopefully you're well. Oh, glad to have you here. WCRV Adventures. WCRV. Somebody, Miss Laura asked where those guys were right there. They're on I-95 approaching Hobie Sound on their way back to the rig at TT Orlando. And you're driving down the road watching the show, are you? Are you driving down the road watching? I hope that you're not doing. Don't do that. Or I don't know. Maybe Miss Carrie is holding the phone and not letting Wayne watch. I don't know. Glad to have you guys here, though. Yeah, so one of the things that I had wanted to do this summer, and I did not get around to that. We had a lot of project go this summer, and it never seems to end. We got the solar, we got the batteries, I got the stovetops done, got those in, and it seems like a never ending. In addition to what I've already got coming and what I'm already working on, I am replacing the microwave in the coach, and not a small investment right there when you replace these convections. The microwave is a convection, so I ended up having to order one, and this is really bright. Let me see if I don't know if I can turn that down. Can I turn that down? That's a little better. Might be a little better. Yeah, currently all slides are working. So yeah, and I think that Bob has done this too. What is it, Bob? We have these older rigs and things just go bad, and you got to replace them. You got to take care of them. And yeah, I'm sure probably had about the same microwave I had in mine, and I'm not sure. I only had 2 models to choose from. I'm not sure what Bob chose for his. I remember watching his video though, and he talked about that. But I think I went with a different one than what Bob put in. But basically, it mounts up the same. I normally fix that stuff. What I discovered in the last couple months is every now and then I have an issue with the microwave. It shouldn't be drawing more than 125 amps. It has, even before Thanksgiving, it has started jumping up to 250 amps just by itself. And I'm not sure what's going on, but it's making me a little worried about that microwave. It technically, you should say that it can't draw that much, but I'm here to tell you I'm watching my batteries, and it is, and it's so I'm a little nervous about even attempting to fix it. This is a 2004 coach, and it just needs to be replaced, and that's the way I'm kind of looking at it now. So HC Carefree Highway finally made alive. Glad to have you here. Oh, there it is right there. Wayne is driving. Carrie is holding the phone. See, I don't think people realize how important the co-pilot job is, and Miss Carrie has got it down. All right, good for you. That co-pilot job is important. So there you go. Glad to have you guys here, nonetheless. Drive safe, Wayne. Drive safe. Oh my gosh. Yeah, it's getting old. It's getting old. It needs to be worked on. So, yeah. Yeah, and there, your point is old or new. These things always need to be worked on. Yeah, it is become almost my new full-time job. Not that bad. Not that bad. Uh, uh, W.S. Crispy is trying to replace that slide seal on the big wall side. Not fun. Yeah, I've done them before. I've done it before, and I'm right there with you. You'll get it though. You'll get it. Hippies Gypsies is here. Glad to have you guys here. Oh, what else have we got going on, guys? Yeah, that is about it. Again, last, a little sad at saying this, last live of 2022. By the next time that I see you guys, it will be 2023. And so that makes this the last Saturday live of an open mic night of the year and this month. So here is the link right here if you want to join us. Let me just throw that out there. There you go. Just think, 20 years from now, Wayne will be pushing in the slide by hand as well. Just kidding. Thankfully, it is the smaller slide. I'm kind of glad for that. It is the one with the bed attached to it, so it makes the whole bed go in and out. I could technically live without sliding that slide out, but I've gotten pretty good. And believe it or not, that slide pushes by hand fairly easy. So if you think that your slide motor is working really hard, I have to tell you, they've got it pretty dialed in. So I see Mr. Gary there in the green room. Let's go ahead and put you up there. Let's see if I can clear that. Mr. Gary, how you doing?
Hey, bro. What's going on?
Good,
Merry Christmas.
Good. Merry Christmas. Do you want to see my tree? Do you want to see my tree? All right.
Sure.
Here, let me grab it real quick. Because I did get it out, and it's not it's kind of still in the box right there. That is Christmas in a box. See it there? Well, there's kind of a picture of it. I should take a better picture.
I got to look at it on my desktop so I can see it better.
Yeah, see, there you go. That Christmas in a box. Believe it or not, I've got everything that is required for the Christmas tree right there. There is lights, there is ornaments, and it all fits.
Nice.
I haven't
Christmas
set up yet.
Box, man.
Christmas in a box.
I'm getting my Christmas decorations out. Where are they?
Are you?
I'll be back.
Okay. All right. We'll wait for you. Yeah, that is for the first time coming from Oregon, I have always, my whole life, I've always had fresh trees, and cut them down, sometimes even drive out to the forest. Oh, look at that, Gary. Look at that. There you go.
Maybe I wear it as a hat.
You could.
No, my head's too fat for that.
I was just saying, I've always had fresh Christmas trees coming from Oregon, you know, I've never thought about a fake tree. Unfortunately, though, living the RV life has forced me to simplify. And
Right.
there it is. The box is looking kind of old, but oh my gosh.
I have a round table about the size of my steering wheel that my son made, and I
Yeah.
sit it on the steering wheel. Well, Carol does, of course, and she puts a little round doily or whatever you call it, and puts this on there, and that's Christmas.
Nice.
Yeah,
Nice. Yep. No, that is a good thing. This actually makes into a pretty big, pretty tree. But it's funny. I don't know if you watched the live here not too long ago when I had Tom and Lori on. Now they gave me a great big snowflake.
of course.
And I think that is going to be the star on top of the tree this year. But the snowflake is not going to fit in this little box, so I'm almost going to have to come up with something. What?
Can you
Ooh,
see
look at!
that?
Oh, I do. What now? What do you got there?
It
Okay.
is a glass hot plate given to me by, or Carol and I, X Fired Up. He made it.
Wow, that's beautiful. I
Isn't that
love
something?
that.
Right
So
on.
that's
I got
like
my beer on it right now.
okay. So that's like a trivet.
I'm
Is
sorry.
that that's what they call a trivet?
Oh God, I don't know. Look in the chat. I think X Fired Up is here. I don't know.
Yeah,
But
I think yeah. No,
the
that's
hot plate.
beautiful. I
You take
like
a
it.
pot off and you don't want to put it on your counter or something. You put it on that.
So you're going to start giving those away when people sign up to the channel?
You got to sign up to X Fired Up's channel.
Sign up to X Fired Up and
Yeah.
tell them that Gary sent you, and they'll make a personalized one just for whoever signs up.
Right. I
Right.
met him and am I allowed to say a +1? I think so. Why not?
Oh, absolutely,
Yeah, yeah,
absolutely. Yep.
yeah.
Good.
That's all I'll say though.
Okay. All right.
But we had a wonderful time.
I
I
like it.
ran into Joe, the computer guy in Orlando.
Have you? Okay.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that was a good time. It was a short, but we talked, and we got together twice, two very short periods of time just to
Mm.
exchange some conversation. But it's good. Joe's doing well. Things are working out for him. And
Yeah. I've known Joe for years from here on the channel and chatting and talking but I never got a chance to meet him until Bob and Pearl's rally, next
same.
exit rally in Quartzsite. Yeah, what a great guy! What a great guy.
Yeah. Well, he's another guy that made me spend some of my money. I have a thermostat in my bathroom because of Joe, but I can sit right here with my phone and I can change the temperature here or across the world.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah. That WCRV Adventure says, yeah, that is a trivet. Oh,
They were here last night too.
is that right?
Yeah,
Wayne and Carrie, we lost you. Where did you go?
been back yet?
Oh, there you go. There you
Okay.
go.
Had alarm go off my phone. But they were
Okay.
here last night along with Lenny and Angela, Life with Lenny.
Okay.
Yeah, so we had 6 of us here. We had a little barbecue. Well, 6 counting Lexi. Had a little barbecue.
Well, they are fantastic people. Just love them to death. And yeah, I can't. They are going to be over on this side. So they're at some point. I don't know when they're making the trip, but they said they're going to be over here on this side of the world. So
yeah, they are going out there.
yeah.
Do you still need an MRC 50 or whatever that is?
I probably need to update mine, but I seem to be doing okay. Joe the computer, I'm missing the next exit rally this year. I think we all are.
Well, the reason I ask is I have this one, right?
Oh, yeah. Okay.
Yeah, I just keep it up in the thing there so I don't have a hole in the wall, but I have a cupboard that goes over it and I can put something else. But
Right.
I've had a spare. This is the latest one.
Oh, is that right?
Yeah.
Those are not cheap. What now? You keep it. I think they're at least a couple hundred couple $100.
Yeah,
Oh, look
probably
at that.
more than that. I don't know.
Oh,
Can you see the version
lithium
there?
compatible. I do not have that. You want to sell it, Gary?
I'll give it to Wayne and Carrie. We'll work something out. They can take it out with you.
Oh my gosh. Yeah, we'd have to work something out on that. I'd absolutely love it. So
Yeah,
mine is not lithium.
I got the box and the cable and that too around here somewhere. I can send along with it, but you just plug it into the one you got now.
I appreciate it. Yeah, no, I know how they work, and yeah, no, that is awesome. Thank you, Gary. We'll talk later and figure out what
Right.
I can do for you there.
We'll figure out what that motorcycle of yours is worth.
Exactly. Uh, so there you go. Bob says, Gary, have you had one of Joe's margaritas? They're awesome. Have him make you one.
No, Joe doesn't drink.
Joe doesn't drink. So no, he hasn't. You know, speaking of, Bob introduced me, and when we were hanging out in Tahoe, I believe it was, he made a jalapeno margarita for me. And I have to tell you, I have since made 3 or 4 of those for Taco Tuesdays along the way, and really enjoy those. So thank you, Bob. I appreciate that.
That sounds good.
Yeah.
I've only got Coors Light tonight. I did find something though.
I have a Jamaican coffee. So Cowboy Biker Adventures is joining us a little bit late. Glad to have you here, Don. He was editing video. Why does that not surprise me? Oh, look at that. Look at that.
Yeah.
Oh, I see. Okay. I like it.
It's crazy. You can buy one of those for like $12 here. In Canada, that would be like $40 or more.
Is that right?
Oh yeah.
They want to keep us all drunk. That's what
I know.
it is,
I love
Gary. If they keep us all drunk, we won't notice what's happening.
Don't mind me. I'm just uploading a file in the background. I got to get my file. I just finished it before the show started.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
I just downloaded the video that Miss Karen and I did here 4 years ago on this place. I'd like to go through it and do kind of an update review video on this park, because it has changed a lot. It has changed a lot.
There we go. Hope that doesn't affect my data on the live here. It shouldn't. I'm on
No, you look good. You look good. So Cosmic Mermaid and Starman right there, they're gloating over making the playoffs. Not I probably won't. Oh my gosh. Okay, so we need to update the fantasy football, because this is the last regular season game of the year, and now we go into after this week we go into playoffs. So let me see if I can share that real quick. Hold on, Gary. Let's
go ahead. I'm busy anyway.
Yeah, let's see if I can share last week's. So right there. Let's go ahead and share that. We'll update you. Starting in the number 10 position from last week is the Finns. Number 9, Bomberos Caliente. Number 8, Tansy's Pansies. Number 7, Kyler the Creator. 6, Sassy Pants. Okay, 6 and 7 are trying to get up and stay in this top 6, because your top 6 are going to get playoff spots. Your top 10 will get consolation games. So those 4 teams will get consolation games. But yeah, I see Cowboy Biker Adventures is hit. Wait a minute, we got, hold on. We need the overall. That was just in the division. I'm sorry, guys. Yeah, let's go back there and redo this, because I'm sure that Don and Dawn are saying, what? Wait a minute. All right, number 10, Sassy Pants. That is Miss Jennifer LaFord. Number 9, Boston Ass Kickers. Number 8, Here to Win. Number 7, there he is right there, Cowboy Biker Adventures. Number 6, Wandering Stars. That's Dawn, Cosmic Mermaid and Starman. Number 5, Damage Inc. Number 4, Here for the Tailgate Party. That's Miss Carrie. Number 3, Dirty Diggleberries. And taking up the top 2 positions, Flying Monkeys and yours truly right there in the number 1 position. I have to tell you right now, it is really close. Watch these four spaces, 4th place, 5th place, 6th place, and 7th place, because they are all trying to get up and stay in the top 6 for that playoff spot. And there's a lot of competition going out for those spots. I know Dawn wants that. So should we go and see how? Let's see if we can go to Game Center here and just see how we're doing here. This is this week's games. These are going on right now. Stay out of my end zone. That is me against Damage Inc. Holding on so far to my number 1 position. Nothing is done until Monday night. There's our Miss Karen and End Zone Dancing and Tansy's Pansies. Looks like Miss Karen is going for the win here, and you can kind of see what they're projecting right over here. These lines kind of go through Monday night, and that's what they're projecting is Karen's going to take the win on that. Let's switch over to Here to Win and Here for the Tailgate Party. That's Miss Karen against Miss Laura. They are fighting it out. Miss Carrie is holding on. Let's see. Wow. They had Scott's for FL Grande right there. That's Mr. Scott and Laura. That is against the Finns. Jim is going down, it looks like. Let's see. There is So Good It Hurts. Robert against Sassy Pants. Oh, Miss Jennifer, you're not looking good. You're not looking good. Dirty Dingleberries against Miss Tara Kyler, the creator right there, Tara Lynn. And looks like they are projected for the win there. This is the last regular season game. Boston Ass Kickers against Dawn. Dawn, right there, Dawn. Cosmic Mermaid and Starman. What is going on here? I don't like this. This is way too close. Yeah, that's way too close. Cowboy Biker Adventures against Gunner, and he is easily taking the win. 147.88. How did you manage that, Don? With points like that, I have to tell you, that should be, if you can make it into that top 6, you are going to be dangerous there in the top 6. Let's take a look at Don't Be a Carrot against Bomberos Caliente. That is Howard and Cindy right there. Bomberos Caliente. Am I saying that right? And let's see, Flying Monkeys against Legion of Zoom. So, let's see if we can get back over here. So, yeah, really shaking it up. Let's see if all right, so there's your update right now. We go into playoffs for next season, next week. So, who knows how that is going to play out. Gary, you didn't play with us this year. I really wanted you in there.
Next time, buddy. Next time.
Next time, you're going to join us next year?
Okay.
Next year? All right. We have, of course, the top 10 finishers for this year will be invited back in. And after that, I do plan on toning that down a little bit. This year, we did 20 teams. Next year, we're only going to do 12 teams. And Yeah, there you go. Good luck with the playoffs, y'all. Whoever makes it up there. So now, Miss Carrie, she is watching here. There was some conspiring going on behind your back. How are you doing on your? Let me go back to that real quick, and I'll give you a little bit of background here because there was a little bit of conspiring between the Dons, and this kind of sounds like the mafia or something here, but well, let's see. Share that up again. Let's go back to Miss Carrie here. All right. They were here. There she is, here for the tailgate party. Miss Carrie, there was some conspiring going on between the Dons, and they were hoping that maybe you could lose your game this week. And I feel bad because it's Miss Laura is right there. She doesn't want to lose, but they were asking if I could do anything to make sure that Carrie loses her game so that they could move up. Is that bad or what? I can't do anything behind the scenes. I can't change any of that. Oh, so good to see so far. It looks what, 7 likes and 20. Oh, okay. It looks like Miss Carrie is going to win her game, and I don't know how this is going to play out for the Dons. It looks like with no more trades, you're kind of out of luck. You have to go, but you are 147 points, Don. No, you are doing good. You are doing good. Uh so it looks like Miss Carrie is headed for the playoffs, and it's going to be between the Dons, one of the two of them. Now, Cosmic Mermaid and Starman, Don, he was our Super Bowl winner for last season, and I know the competition is fierce trying to get that playoff spot. So good luck to you guys out there, and hopefully we'll see how this plays out for next for the next couple weeks, actually. But Dave said his Jedi powers could only be good used for good. Exactly. The playoffs are a good thing, right? Exactly. No, it's been a lot of fun, and good to see everybody up there in the top 10. You guys, of course, will. Yeah, I know, right? There it is. There it is, right there. WCRV advantage, Dave. That is horrible. It won't bode well for either, Dawn. It's almost as bad as cold hot tub. I like it. You're absolutely right. And I did not use my Jedi powers. So there you go. There you go.
Where's Don?
Where did Dawn go? Yeah, we got the Dawn and the Dawns. We've got the battle of the Dawns going on, and one of the two of them is going to make it up there to that top 6 and be in the playoffs for this year. So, what have you been up to, Mr. Gary?
I'm editing a thumbnail in the background here.
You're just as bad as Cowboy Biker Adventures, Don. That's probably what he's doing right now.
Sunday is the day I put a video together. I either have something planned or I have something else I can go back to,
Okay. All right.
So Saturday I'm on my roof doing stuff, and that's the video for today.
Yeah, how much we started off this show talking about, it seems like the maintenance is a full-time job.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. How now do you work? You obviously, I shouldn't say always. You're always working on it, and you're
look at what we just got. Look at that.
Ooh, look at that.
Yeah.
Now,
Heating,
What?
massage, electric comes out and all that, foot rests.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow.
So,
I love it.
you know what you
Love
do
it.
when you get that? You struggle forever to get it in and out of here, of course, but that's the easiest part. You plug it all in,
Yeah.
and then you gotta figure out how to mount it to the floor, right? You
Right.
call them, they don't. Lippert has no idea. They say bring it to a dealer, they'll take care of it for you. Yeah, well, that's not how that works. And
Right.
then the plug comes out from the wall up here, which is up high, right? So you
Okay.
see this white cord coming down, which you can't really see from the camera here, but there's a cord coming down, right?
Right.
But when I open up, well, here, let me take the phone for a second. Look at the whole pony to get this going. So back here, you see that white plug back there? I don't know if I'm
I
pointing the
do.
phone in the right area.
Yep. Yep.
Yeah, okay. Why is that white? Every other plug in here is black. Right?
Okay. Right.
Okay, so the
Right.
problem with that is the old sofa used to be there, and that cord is from the fridge.
Uh-oh. You cut out on my end. Come back to us, Gary. Come back to us. Gary, do you have a YouTube channel right there? Bead Trapper is asking. Yes. RV Living Life. And he has a great channel. Go ahead and check that out, Bead Trapper. And good to have you guys here. Come on, come back to us, Gary. I can hear you. You're trying. You're almost there.
I'm trying.
You can do it. The Dons are serious about their fantasy football. They are. It's very competitive. Absolutely. Don has the famous 17-mile drive. Gary, are you still out there? Everybody, Gary is gone. Where did Gary go? I have the famous 17-mile drive video coming out this Wednesday, and editing is pretty intense. Good. Look forward to seeing it, Don. Look forward to seeing it. Life with Lenny. Life with Lenny's here. We have same one, same color, same model. Just got it and not mounted down. Yeah, there you go. Jim Bertrand is in the house. Glad to have you here, Jim. Starlink not working in Florida, Gary. Come back to us, Gary. There he is. There he is. And I have to get rid of you because it shows that you're still here. Kick there. Kick guess. There we go. There you go. Jim is asking, he says your Starlink's not working, Gary. Oh, I'm Gary, come back to us, Gary. You can do it. Oh my gosh, I have made 53 moves in fantasy football. Yeah, Gary's. Yeah, there it is. Gary, how can you join and rejoin? You are back there. All right, let me kick this Gary. We're getting rid of that Gary, and we're bringing on this Gary.
Man, there's a lot of Garys around here.
Yeah, you apparently have a lot of twins out there because I've had to kick you twice and you keep coming back.
Well, 3 times the charm, right?
Right.
So back to it. That stupid white plug down there bothers me, and it's only a single receptacle for the fridge.
Is it the color thing?
Yeah, not just that. It's a single receptacle for the fridge.
It sounds kind of cord racist, I'm just going to say.
Okay, so I want to replace that with a black one so I don't see it, right? But I want to make it a double outlet receptacle. Right. So I can plug my sofa into there instead of in the wall up behind it.
Well, Gary, you are a very smart man. I know you can figure out how to replace that cord.
Oh, it's all on the floor over there. All the parts. I got to put it together.
Good man. Good
man.
So
also that cord goes through the wall to the fridge, and they left a 2.5-inch hole this big around with a little cord in it.
Uh-oh.
So I got a whole cover, for an office desk. Right. I can put the cord through. I'm gonna put that on, make it all look nice, right?
Okay.
And on to the floor, which I already mentioned. then I got to move the seat belts from this end down to the middle, right?
Right. Nobody uses those seat belts, Gary.
Move down.
Uh-oh. What is happening, Gary? What is happening to your Starlink? Come back
am I
to
not
it.
staying on? I'll stop waving around.
Well, you have Starlink, so you should be good.
I'm uploading at the same time here, though, right?
Oh, so well, yeah, that could, depending on how fast you're up yet.
Let me go back.
Cowboy Biker Adventures asks if it's GFI. I think all of the plugs in the coach are connected to GFI at one point or another.
That one's not actually.
Is that right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Which is unusual.
Yeah.
But
yeah, I know exactly. You know, now I replaced the sofa in mine, and that sofa I had to literally wedge in between the kitchen counter and the wall for the slide. I could have bolted it down, but knowing how tight it was to actually push it into that small space,
right.
it's not going anywhere. I can tell you that my seat belts are laying down behind it. They have never been used. They're
Right.
I could throw those on eBay and say they are brand new seat belts.
I'm only going to put mine there just in case someone ever needs to, right? And
Right.
it's 4 bolts and a big piece of angle iron you move down, drill some holes. It's easy.
Yeah.
I need someone outside with a beer in one hand and holding the angle iron in the other while I put the bolts through.
Right. Yeah.
Right, Lenny?
Yeah, they're seat belts. There's seat belts, but there are seat belts. You know, it's funny. They do have seat belts behind the sofas, and both I have sofas on both slides on both sides of the coach, and yes, there are seat belts. And I promise you, I could sell every one of those on eBay tomorrow and just list them as new old stock. They have never been used, so I don't know that they ever will be.
Ours were used with our kids a couple times.
Were they? Now who made
Yeah.
them buckle up? Was that you, or is that Miss It was you? Okay.
Bro, it's all about safety, right?
No, it's about comfort. It's
Yeah.
about comfort, and kids want to bounce around like a ping pong ball inside the coach as you're going down the road.
Yeah.
So
I know.
oh
But I wish I could get up and walk around, but I'm driving.
I know. I share that sentiment, but I
Yeah.
only drive for 70 miles. See, hence the 70-mile rule.
Right.
By the time that you stop, now you can get up and walk around all you want. So,
I'm not going anywhere near that. I'm going between Lake Magic and Orlando RV Resort, which is, I think it's 5 miles. I'm not sure.
I was going to say it's about 5 miles.
Yeah. And actually, when you come out of Lake Magic, instead of going on the highway over and the highway up, you can just go straight across. And they've tied a whole bunch of malls all together. And halfway through all of that, Walmart, and you get near a spot where you can get ready to go, you know?
Right.
So you don't even go out on the highway.
Right. Now, are you going to be brave like I did? Are you guys doing Disney World while you're there?
Yes, my uncle got us tickets. He was here today and dropped them off. So we're doing.
Okay, so
we're doing the Magic Kingdom on 27th, and we're doing Animal Kingdom on the 29th. And the tickets for the 27th are hopper passes, so we can go over to Epcot for half a day too.
You can go to any of the parks. Absolutely. So yeah, you know what? I love it. Now, are you bringing the coach over there?
No.
No.
I'm actually only a $20 Uber ride away, and it's $25 to park there. But
Yeah, that's true. I don't know how they work that. If you Uber over to Disney World, do they still charge the $25 to get in?
No, no, they
No.
don't. The 20.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh.
The 25
Losing
is
you
for
again.
parking.
20, yeah, it's still 25. Okay. Yeah. Back when we did our parking hack for Walt Disney World, it was 25 to park a regular car. I think it was only $30 to park a coach,
Right.
and
That's a good
got
deal.
to actually have our home right there. And they charge, if you drive your car in there, they charge you $55 for premium parking. If you drive your coach in for $30, you get better than premium parking.
Nice.
And it was nice having my home 100 yards away from the front gate where I
Oh,
was walking in.
yeah.
That was
Yeah.
fantastic. Absolutely fantastic. So, oh my gosh. Let's see what we got there. Flying my drone the other day, 8,000 feet of Mount Charleston in the snow. It was cool looking. I saw some negative temperatures. Yeah, we are still. Let's see here. I think Jim Bertrand. There
Okay.
you go. Jim says it was minus 19. So that's what you're missing, Gary.
Well, actually, it's cooled off here. It's only 55 degrees outside right now.
Oh my gosh, whatever will you do?
I don't know. Well, I had to go from wearing a t-shirt, shorts, and sandals to wearing a t-shirt, shorts, socks, and sandals. So,
You had to put on socks.
yeah,
I'm
but I'm
sure.
still not out of the sandals. Sorry, ladies. Control yourself. Socks with
Oh,
sandals.
yeah, and I think Dawn commented and said it was chilly there. It has been chilly down here in the Southwest. It has not warmed up to the 70-degree plus weather that we're normally used to down here. And I'm really missing that. I will tell you, I am not wearing my coat tonight. I am sitting outside, but it is a little bit chilly. I'm not going to lie. And I think it was over a month ago while I was still traveling with Dawn, and it was chilly, and it has still never really warmed up
Right.
to where you can put the coat away. So,
I think
ooh,
in a couple days it's only going to be a high of 41 one day. So, people live
okay,
here. Like X fired up there, he's going to be running around the park, or he won't even go outside.
yeah, yeah. No, I had frost here in Mesa, Arizona, and Quartzsite area. I had frost in Quartzsite, and I've had frost here in Mesa, and I'm looking at
Hey,
some
Len,
more.
Angela, hello.
Yeah,
Yeah, they were here last night.
yeah.
Yeah,
Glad to have the night. Nobody is missing night minus 19.
we
And
sat by the fire last night, the six of us, and it was nice.
oh, I can imagine. I
Yeah.
can imagine. So, Gary, we only have about a minute left. What have you got coming out? What are you filming? What are you doing?
The batwing antenna on top of your motorhome?
Yeah, yeah.
I finally ripped mine off and threw it in the garbage. I've had enough.
Oh, okay.
I
No,
replaced it with something I feel is much better.
okay. I
Yeah.
love it. And is it working out? You liking it?
Yeah. Uh-oh. My back?
Uh-oh. Yeah, I think you're back. I think you're back.
Okay. Yeah, I replaced it with something better. I went from in Orlando here, over the air channels, you get 94 of them on that thing if you get it tuned in just right, eh? But then the
Right.
channels will cut out on you and you try tuning it again, and next thing you know, you're losing all your channels. And what a pain in the butt that thing is.
Okay.
And it also takes up a lot of spot on the roof, and I want that area for another large solar panel. So off it
Yep.
goes. It's in the garbage now. And I bought a Winegard 360 which is just a round unit. You sit there, and I went from 94 channels to 122.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow.
And it's like $100 that thing. It's cheap.
Wow. That
Yeah.
is awesome. That is
And
awesome. No,
I don't have to tune in the Batwing. I just turn it on.
I put I replaced my Batwing with a King, I think it is a King or King Air or something
Yeah,
like
yeah,
that.
yeah, yeah.
And it still rises up into the air. And what I discovered now that I've added all this solar on is it casts a shadow onto my
Right.
solar panels. So I'll be looking forward to that video.
Yeah. And you know what?
Because
I considered that same thing, and it's even in my video. I took a shot of the guys beside me here. Where I go in Canada, we rubbing branches on the top of the coach all the way. It'll just rip that right off.
yeah.
So
Yeah.
I went for one that sits flat on the roof. It's close to the air conditioner. It's about this much below the air conditioner.
Love it. Love it.
Yeah.
So you don't have to worry about the height. You don't have to worry about raising it up.
Right.
You can, I have seen so many people driving down the road with that Batwing sticking up in the air.
I saw a satellite dish up.
Yep. Yep. And you don't have to worry about that now either. So good for you. Good for you. I'll be looking forward to that. All right, sir. That's going to wrap it up. Cheers and Merry Christmas to you and Miss Carol. And we will see you guys on the other side of this year, next year.
Thanks. Take care.
All right. Perfect. I look forward to it. Thank you, Gary. I appreciate it. Hopefully you'll stay with me here and we'll chat.
Yeah, maybe I don't need the email. We'll just,
Yeah, we'll just talk. Absolutely.
All right, bro. The after show. It's the best
Hang
part.
on, let me say goodbye, everybody, and we'll chat.
Where's Don in the after show?
Yeah, I don't know. Don didn't join us. So we'll see you in a bit there, Gary. All right. Good having Gary on. I just saw this. Let's see here. Miss Laura. I'm going to give Miss Laura the Merry Christmas, everybody, and Happy New Year. That is the last word of the night. So glad to have you guys here. Look forward to catching up with you guys next year. And we'll see how everybody survives this Christmas. Have a Merry Christmas. Live life full time. We will see you guys next year. Take care, guys. Again, no show next week. Spend that time with your family. We will see you on the other side of this year. Take care, guys. Bye-bye. Oh my gosh. Did people